Mikey Finds Figures. Strange dog already in the group chat, it looks like. What's going on, buddy? And congratulations, because he won the last giveaway. Actually, I got that out in the mail today, so that is on the way to your house. So, we are going to give away a $10 Walmart gift card from me to you in this stream tonight. I want to have more than one person in the giveaway though before if I can back up a little bit or something here. There we go. Uh, yeah, I'd like to have multiple people involved in the giveaway. So I want to do like a wheel, something like that. It's not fun with just like one name on a wheel. So, but hey, make sure that you guys are dropping a big thumbs up on this live stream for me. I would appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do lives like this all the time where I just kind of jump in and uh, do a giveaway. Normally something like that, like a $10 giveaway, a figure, or something like that. Nothing like terribly crazy, not for these surprise lives. Yeah, I appreciate it. But we do have a couple things that we're going to look at this evening that I picked up at a local Goodwill. They're really cool for like $6.49 a piece. I think I paid for them, so I got $13 in these two figures, and they are amazing. Very happy to have picked them up. And I do have the window open, so if you hear any outside noise, I apologize for that. I don't have a mic. I needed a mic that plugs into my tablet. I'm like live streaming here on my tablet this evening, so uh, that way I can have my phone for other purposes. I'm actually have an auction ending in less than an hour at this point, so I don't want to miss. Don't want to miss the end of that auction. All right. So yeah, so we'll give it a little bit for some folks to jump in here, but I will make a post so people know kind of like what to do to get into the giveaway. So just let me know if you want added to the wheel. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram. All right, I believe I can pin that somehow, correct? Yes, there we go. So that should be pinned in the chat. I'm not sure how that looks. I can find out. I can actually go on my phone to a different. Uh, Switch over here to another YouTube channel. Switch over to my Flickstork YouTube channel. All right. Yeah, so I believe that will stay at the top. Find out. All right, but I want to move that back to the Mikey Finds Figures. Mainly because it's easier for me to go back and look at comments on that than it is anything else. And it'll be easier for me to add to the wheel. So I'll pull the wheel up though. Just have my my handy dandy Dunder Mifflin Paper Company book out here and my Scareglow pen. That's what I'll write names on. before we do our giveaway. But yeah, so here we go again. $10 Walmart gift card. Let's get into these figures, you guys. These figures are cool. So I did have to give them a little bit of a bath once I got them home. The black one's got some scuffs on it, but they both got a little bit of scuffs. But they're troopers. They're supposed to have some scuffs on them, right? So look at this big son of a bitch. We've got an Imperial Death Trooper. I love the detail on this thing. I mean, you got like some like rubber goods on it, some harnesses. The hands move, and then the arms move, the head moves. So we got what, like 7 points of articulation. So it's not terribly bad. I mean, it doesn't move at the elbows or the knees, but these are just going to be display pieces. They're just going to sit behind me right up about there. So you guys will see them behind me. I kind of made space. So they're just going to sit up there like so. And I also got a Sand Trooper. So let's look at the Sand Trooper now. The Sand Trooper has a blaster. Look at that. Imperial blaster. That's amazing. So I did hit him. Ooh, I missed the spot right there. I don't know if I can get that or not with the Mr. Clean. What do you call them things that take all the marks out? Ooh, I just seen something else that I need. Magic eraser. Mr. Clean magic eraser. Just seen something we need. So I have no idea how long these things are. They're at least 12 inches. They're probably 18. 18 to be a fair assessment. But yeah, it's the same thing. So we've got some rubberized goods here for his harness. You've got this amazing blaster. Same thing. We turn at the wrist. We swivel at the shoulders. Swivel at the hips. And his helmet does turn. So 7 points of articulation. And again, these are just for display purposes. So I don't care if they're like super articulate. They're just going to sit back there and look awesome. The blaster, man. The blasters are cool. So yeah, those are amazing. So yeah, anybody jumping in, make sure you let me know if you want to get in the $10 Walmart card giveaway. US only. I'm not paying for shipping for I put a stamp on an envelope and send that. I'm not paying for international shipping for a $10 gift card. If it's a big giveaway where I'm giving something physical away that's not like a gift card, we'll do some foreign. I've done it before and I'll do it again. It's not a big deal. But yeah, this thing is amazing. All right, so let's do some measurements. I think the Death Trooper is slightly taller than the Sand Trooper. All right, so from his toe to the top of his helmet, I can't get that turned around. We are exactly 18 inches. So these are 18-inch figures. These are modern too. Like when I've just seen like the legs sticking out. I was like, there's no way these are 12-inch Kenners sitting at Goodwill. It would have been amazing. But yeah, these are like 2021, I think. That's what it's stamped on the bottom. That's how you know you're getting old. So Lucasfilm Limited. I think that's 2021. It's a little bit too small. Okay, yeah, and then like I said, you guys, make sure that you're leaving a big thumbs up for me. Helps the algorithm, helps bring other people into the live stream. And then, like I said, I think he's slightly taller. Let's make sure they're both standing up. Yeah, but it's not much. Maybe a half an inch. So here we are, side by side. We got our Sand Trooper and our Imperial Death Trooper. A lot of detail. These I don't even know what these things retailed for. I need to look that up. I need to see what these retailed for. Just kind of curious. I mean, I was buying them anyways just because of how cool they were, and I knew that they were gonna look really cool as a display piece. To eBay, I guess, right? So we'll put 18-inch Star Wars. Let's see if that pops up. 18-inch Star Wars Sand Trooper. That looks pretty accurate. Filters. Oh, come on. Where's sold? Sold items. 5 results. Here's one still in its cardboard. For 30, and they want 50 for shit. Wow, somebody actually paid. Somebody was nuts. Some of these ones that are still in the people are paying like $50 for it, $10 shipping, $30 with $50 shipping, $50 shipping. Somebody got ripped off, is what happened there. Here's a loose one that went for 46.50. Ooh, they had regular stormtroopers for that too, so that's awesome. There's one missing. There's one for 12 that's missing all the harness stuff. So that's interesting. Let's look at the Imperial Death Trooper. So I'm glad that I picked these up. Just going off of what these are going for in the secondary market. Filters again. Sold. Two of these recently. Here's a loose one. Wow, that's really beat up too. A really beat up one went for 20 back in June. Yeah, I kind of want to get more of these things now. Let's see. That's not the 18-inch. Yeah, there's actually not anything like remotely current for an 18-inch, other than that beat up one, which still unit $20. Like mine's still got some scuffs on it, not near as scuffed as this one that's on eBay. So six whatever I said I paid for it, 650 something, 640 something. I'm good. I'm good with that. Not a bad investment. Let me check here. 49 minutes, still winning. All right, so we got some time, so I don't need to sit on eBay and watch that. Let's see. Ian actually just messaged me on Instagram that he's once in, but you could just left that in the actual chat. But I will definitely make sure that. Oh, I just seen that you put on here too. All right, so we're gonna put you in some strange dog. All right, so this is going to be a wheel. So if I don't have multiple people, then we're not gonna do the giveaway today. We'll plan it out for another date then. But have no fear because I think you were here at the beginning, but your giveaway win from the last live stream shipped today, so you should have it in a couple days. All right, so what do you guys think? Was it a good investment picking up these ginormous 18-inch tall troopers for, $13 like total? I think it's a great deal, especially considering these are going for right around 50 all day long, and even a beat up, more beat up than, I mean, this is still pretty clean, but super beat up was going for 20. So, $7, and I could get, average at 35 each easy out of them. In September, going to North Carolina. All right, cool. I've been to North Carolina a couple times. I was in Wilmington. If you're going to Wilmington, take the tour of the USS North Carolina. Trust me, it is amazing. Any of those big warships like that, old battleships, um, definitely worth taking a tour on. So yes, I think these are just going to sit. That looks cool. Yeah, I knew those were going to be nice display pieces. So, Ian, since I got you on there, or on here, so I picked up these cases on the internet. Finally, at long last, these have just been sitting out collecting dust for how long? They're MOC Masters, MOCmasters.com. Forget what I paid for them, but I got two of them. So these ones fit really good, but they didn't make one smaller. That's an 8.5. For the SmackDown style, it needs to be a 7.5, but they don't make them. But it does fit in there, and it still catches it, so it does keep the card nice and flat still. So my Kurt Angle rookie also is staying nice and protected now. Would love to get that Angle signed someday. Doubt it'll ever happen. I've not thought about paying the money to have it graded, put in acrylic. Both of them actually, because they're both rookie figures. Al Snow signed, and the Angle's not signed, but it is still a really cool figure. All right. So we've got some people following along. Just don't have anybody really like chatting us up. Ian, if you're still in there, what are your SummerSlam predictions? Just say the championship matches, I guess. Do you have Punk or Cody? Or do you have Rollins or Reigns out of that match? I guess we'll throw Femi Lesnar in there too, because Femi Lesnar is like kind of also a main event. Just seen you say something about Dean Ambrose. What was that? Huh. So using my tablet, I'm not seeing live chat. There we go. That's what I was missing. Monroe, North Carolina. I'm not sure where that is. think the Dean Ambrose is probably coming back. When did you join? So I agree with you, but I think his contract runs into early 2027, mid 2027. And they do like WWE where they add time for injury. So, and he did miss a little bit of time, but yeah, it would be cool to see Moxley come back as Dean Ambrose, and be kind of cool to see the Shield like one more run with the Shield. Be really neat to see. All right, well, we're not really getting very many people jumping in. I even actually advertised on Instagram a little bit, which a lot of time I just do like a surprise. I gave an hour advance notice for this one, but yeah, I can definitely see some issues with using my tablet. Like everything over here, super blurry on the wall. All the on card figures, but everything behind me looks okay. Other than there we go. So we see Castle Grayskull a little bit better now. I think they're going to do an Andre the Giant Day. Ah, that would be nice. Be a good little thing. Andre the Giant. What is going on out here? Someone's 100% stalled out here on the street. Somebody else just pulled up in front of them and they're popping the hoods to give it a jump. The street beside my house just got paved yesterday, so the side street and the next street over, and then the street in front of my house got done last year. So my whole neighborhood basically has gotten paved in the last like 2 years. So really happy about that. Like the side street where my driveway comes out of was terrible. I mean, it was way overdue. All right, so we're only going to go until about 8:30 or so. I just wanted to show off those two new Star Wars figures hanging up back there. And if we had enough people jumping in, we were going to give away a gift card, but I wanted to do a wheel, and since there's not enough people telling me they want in, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Giving away free money. Ooh, what they want. Already sold. Son of a bitch. No, they didn't. Yoda cloak, good condition, $10. Orange snake times 2, 18 inch. So that'd be 10, 20, 38. Dude, I can make that Yoda complete that you gave me for $38. I'll have to do. I have to do a little research, see if that's cheaper than just getting a replacement. I have a feeling it is, and that was with the orange. That was an orange snake too, which that's what I want. I don't want the brown snake. But for everything authentic, that'd be another figure added to the collection. It's kind of what I'm working on right now. Just a little spoiler for a future of my collecting Star Wars videos. There, I was trying to find Admiral Akbar's staff. Um, I actually just I'm in an auction winning for a figure with a staff that was cheaper than what I was about to pay for a figure with a staff. So what I'll end up doing with that, I'll keep. I already have an Akbar. That's why I was just getting the staff. But I'll keep the better of the two figures, put the staff with it, and relist the other one right back onto eBay Friends go to not live North Carolina in six. Ooh, Six Flags. You say NXT live? Nice. So NXT, yeah. So an NXT show and Six Flags. That's not the main Six Flags, is it? North Carolina. I thought somewhere down that way was the like main Six Flags. I'm almost like off camera leaning back. Maybe I should just lean back up. There we go. All right. Well, enough people jumped in. We have 4 likes. Have 2 or 3 people at a time watching. That's just can't get anybody to want to the chat with us or enter into the giveaway. That's all right. I think what I'll do, I'll get cost me just to fly 400. Yeah, that's not bad. So that's like 400 round trip, and everything else is covered. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I have friends that live by Camp Lejeune, Topsail Beach. Uh, what else is through there? Like Topsail, I've swam at a couple times now. I've got a couple of shirts. I had to stop at the fire department and get a shirt for North Topsail Beach Fire Department. It's actually kind of starting to get a little beat up, so I need to go back and get another one. But Sneed's Ferry. I have friends in Sneed's Ferry, which is just off of Topsail Island, like right back on the mainland, right around Camp Lejeune. Camp Lejeune. So much good food down there. I don't know if you like seafood or not, but of course, if this Monroe's anywhere near the coast, that makes a big difference. But yeah, seafood in North Carolina, fresh as fresh can be, and absolutely amazing. Yeah, I need a haircut. Too much on the sides. So I guess a live stream. That's a good time to show off. Well, not all of it, because the one book that I use is kind of underneath my tablet to kind of raise it up a little bit. But one of the books that I use when I'm doing research is Star Wars Collectibles. This one's a couple years old now, but it's very cool. And we're talking anything and everything from posters, books, figures, values on some favorite. But like I said, this is a couple years old, so the values aren't quite. But it is good pictures of all the carding. So we get into some of the comic series, the games, posters. It's one thing I need to do. I have a reproduction poster that I need to get. I need to get a nice frame for it. It's downstairs in the basement in a crappy frame, like a cheap Walmart frame. See if I can find the actual poster for it. Where's the New Hope stuff? The neighborhood kids are being obnoxious outside. Empire. I'm almost there. There we go. New Hope. I have a reproduction of this poster. So I want to get that. I don't see any difference between either one of them. But yeah, I want to get, one's probably not in English. But yeah, I want to get a nice frame made for that. But yeah, just one of the books that I use for doing research. If I'm trying to match weapons, I use Variant Villain, Imperial Gunnery. Uh, Very good for, especially when I'm buying stuff off eBay and I want to match to make sure it's authentic. They really teach you how to look for stuff. So, all right, well, we are over 30 minutes. I'll check through the comments here just real quick. That's it, brother. You are the only person, so I'm not going to do the giveaway then, unfortunately. We'll get more traction. I've picked up, I think, 4 subs in the last week as my play. I don't know if they're watching both videos, but as every video releases to with this collecting Star Wars series that I'm doing, I'm picking up more subscribers. So I think as I go, we'll actually get some people to show up for the live streams, and we can have some fun, and we can give away some stuff. But anyways, thank you for stopping in, and thanks for anybody that watches this later on. Everybody have a great evening, and I'll catch you on the next live stream.